Hello, this is Satnam, and you are with Optimal Alignment Health. Today, we are going to guide you on a meditation into the unknown, into the space where there is empty nothingness. If this is your first time meditating with us or in general, be patient and compassionate with yourself. Meditation is not a place to arrive. It is cultivating stillness and using your awareness to help you find a place of deep parasympathetic rest. I'll be using some sound today in order to help stimulate your awareness and to keep bringing it back to the present moment. So let's have you find a comfortable seated position, and you can rest on a cushion with your back against the wall. You want to find a position where you won't be moving. You can even lay down, try not to fall asleep. And let's start with coming into your breath. And take about 5 seconds in to the nose and then exhaling softly. Inhale in, filling up the diaphragm, filling up your belly, and then exhaling. You can start off with a 5-second count, and at some point lose any kind of conscious awareness of counting and just let the breath flow. 5 seconds in, and then 5 seconds out. Let's start to move your focus and attention to the sound of the drum playing. Allow your awareness, like a pair of binoculars, to focus on sound. Allow everything else to fall away, and in each moment, allow your attention and awareness to return to the sound of the drum. And with your next breath in, move your attention to the mind. Start to bring your focus and attention to the thoughts in the mind. At no point in today's meditation are you to shut off the mind. It is not your job or intention to try to stop thinking. If the mind is thinking about the day, about the future, simply bring the binoculars of awareness to the mind. Start to allow your attention to identify the ideas of the mind. Any judgments of the mind, any irritations of the mind. Start to allow yourself to become fully aware of the incessant nature of the mind. Start to bring your breath to the mind. Every inhale in, hold your attention moment by moment on the mind. The mind is restless as soon as you start to move your attention away. It attempts to pull your attention back. And then with your next breath in, move your attention back to the sound of the drum. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Hold your attention on each new sound and follow the sound to the end. You'll notice that the sound will end, and then you'll move your awareness to the new sound as it arrives. This is the flow and nature of life. It's impermanent. It constantly arrives and then departs, moment by moment. With your next breath in, one more time, bring your attention back to the mind to identify the internal sound of thoughts. And keep your attention on the mind in spite of the drums. Do not try to move your attention away from the thoughts, or do not try to fight thoughts. Simply allow yourself to become aware of thought, of what the thought and the mind are showcasing in the moment. Start to move your attention back to the sounds you hear, becoming aware of your ability to move your attention from one thing to the next. The mind is a clever trickster that demands all your attention in spite of truth or falsity. Start to take deeper breaths into the belly and hold your attention here now in the abdomen, in the belly. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Inhaling in, exhaling out. With your next breath in, start to bring your focus and attention to the sensation of temperature on your skin, using the senses as an anchor into the ever-flowing now moment. Start to feel the temperature on your face, the temperature on your hands, the temperature on your legs and feet. Start to bring your focus and attention now to the sensation of your body on the ground or in your chair or in your seat. Start to feel the sensation of air blowing through your hair. Start to feel the sensation of the body on your clothing. Start to expand your attention now to recognize the variance of sounds, temperature, thoughts, all occurring in the same moment. And start to become aware of the observer moving the binoculars of awareness from one to the next. Identify which sense is pulling you to it stronger. Identify if it is the sounds of the external or if it is the internal noise of thought. Start to become aware if the temperature of your skin holds your attention. And now just rest and allow your awareness to move and flow, not attaching to any one thing, simply moving back to the present, unfolding now, using the sound as an anchor or using temperature as an anchor. Start to let go of the previous moment and arrive once again in the now moment, constantly letting go of the previous moment and arriving again in the unfolding now moment. And let go of the previous moment and arrive once more in the now moment, noticing how impermanent the now is, constantly flowing. The mind wants to attach to each moment. And as we come into awareness, we start to identify our ability to let go and arrive again in the current unfolding now moment. Take a deep breath into the belly as your awareness starts to expand to the sensation of energy outside of the body. Start to move your awareness now away from the sounds, away from thoughts, away from sensations of the skin, away from scent. And start to see how your awareness can expand outside of the body. You are limitless and boundless. Start to detach yourself from the identity of the body and the mind and start to become infinite and boundless in your ability to move away from the body. Allow yourself to breathe, and with each exhale, let go more of the need to hold on to your identity. Start to imagine yourself unfolding from all the attachments of the body-mind, from the narratives and stories of who you are, of what needs to be done, of your relationships, of your name, of tomorrow, of what needs to get done when the meditation is over. Start to imagine yourself an octopus with tentacles, attached to all of the things that make you you, your relationships, your career, and start to imagine the grips of this octopus starting to loosen up. Start to visualize in your mind's eye as you go deeper into your breath and relax more onto your chair or to your bed. Start to see the tentacles of the octopus detaching from the known reality, from the known stories, from the known attachments to who it is you think you are. Slowly expanding your awareness as your tentacles detach from the known, and you start to expand into nothingness. You start to expand into oneness. You start to become boundless and lose sense of I. You start to lose sense of the body, the mind. You start to feel yourself with no edge, simply awareness expanding into space, and move your awareness now into the space in the room, the space between the physical body and the walls of the room, starting to move and let go more of any attachments. Sometimes the mind will attempt to hold your attention, and it will try to pull you back as soon as it discovers that you are attempting to escape its grips. And identify the fear of the mind as it attempts to hold you with its tricks and cleverness. Exhale as you kindly and compassionately let go of the thoughts, sending love and kindness to the mind as it tries to protect you, and recognize that in the unknown is the true safety and security of your beingness. Start to move your focus and attention now to the room and to the space in the entire home, or if you are outside, start to move your focus and attention to the space as far as you are in, perhaps to the sky. Start to become aware of your attention as it expands even further. No longer attached to the body, no longer attached to thoughts or the mind or the past or the future, becoming truly an infinite awareness, one with consciousness. Start to move your breath and attention as far as you can go now into the depths of space. Start to become infinite as your awareness starts to move into all of space, into a complete void. You can start to move your binoculars around as you look into this void, into each area and angle of nothingness, of complete voided space. This is the unknown. Let go of any previous moment and arrive once more in the unknown, in the consistency of nothingness. Hold your attention here. If anything pulls you away, detach more and arrive again, and ride the wave of unknown nothingness. Ride the wave of complete serenity, no longer attached to worries and fear or concerns. Start to be here as you go into a deep state of trust and rest. Start to move your focus and attention as it starts to become completely one with all that is. Start to feel the sensation of non-attachment. And breathe here. Moment by moment. Letting go and arriving and arriving and arriving and arriving and letting go and riding this wave of peace and serenity, your true nature, your Sat Nam. Be here as long as you can, trying not to pull your attention away from this place of familiarity, the true nature of who it is we are, infinity, boundlessness, freedom, bliss, love. This is the nature when we are not attached to mind, expanding further into this deep space of truth. If anything pulls you away, simply bring your focus and attention back into the boundlessness. Breathing deeper as you float into the unknown. Deep connection to all that is. And then start to move your focus and attention now to the light in the distance. You can start to move your awareness, your binoculars of awareness around until you start to see the light out far in the distance. Start to focus in on this light and bring your awareness and attention completely to this star-like gaze off in the distance. Moving closer and closer to this light as it starts to grow brighter and brighter. Start to identify your awareness to this light. As you start to move closer, you can see the light is very resemblant of yourself. You start to move closer to the light. And as you move closer, you start to see that the light in infinity is a future version of yourself. And you are only an awareness moving towards this light. As you approach the light, you start to identify this vision of yourself in a future time and place. As you move your awareness closer, you start to see the details of how life has transformed you. You start to see how you appear to be happier and more free. You start to see that you have traversed the hardest parts of life and you are now arrived in this place of all your dreams coming true. Start to move closer to the point that you are almost on top of the light. You're almost one with the light, and start to see now what it is that your future self is engaging in and who is surrounding your future self. Start to move closer in as you start to see and feel what your future self is feeling. You can feel the sense of clarity and confidence. You can sense and feel a sense of courage and fulfillment. Start to move your focus closer as you start to see your future self in complete glory and happiness. And move your attention closer now to the point where you are actually one with your future self. You are now looking down at the body of your future self. You are feeling the sensations of the future self, the clarity, the happiness, the certainty. And you start to move your focus and attention now to the people surrounding you, to your friends and family. Start to identify your career. Start to look around as you see where it is that you're living. Perhaps on a blue ocean coast. Perhaps in a mountain. Perhaps in your dream home. Start to allow the unknown to unfold. The truth of your higher self, of your future reality. Start to feel in the field of energy this future time and space. Start to become expansive in this experience as the light starts to expand into the unknown. Starting to create a new you, starting to create a future self, a future truth, a destination that you are already on path towards, that you have already arrived, it is already done. This is the truth of where you are going. You can detach yourself from any sort of fear of not arriving. This is the truth of who you are. Bring your awareness as this light starts to expand into the depths of the infinity, of the boundlessness, as you start to glow and grow into all infinite space and time. Start to feel the clarity and confidence and the courage of your future self. Start to feel the embodiment of joy and love coursing through your veins, through your awareness, through your energy field. Start to expand so far and start to feel the heat of this future self as it starts to create an energy field that starts to come back into your awareness now. Start to bring this light back now with you back to the space around your physical body. Bring your awareness and intention as the light starts to come back to where you are now, back into the room. Start to bring this light and this sensation and this new version of yourself back into the sensations of your skin. Start to feel the sensations of heat, of the tamas, of the sensations of happiness coursing through your bloodstream. Start to bring your awareness and intention as the light starts to fill up your lungs and your breath, as it starts to come back to the sounds of the drum. Allow the light to take over the sensations of your body and start to feel your fingertips and your toes. Start to move your focus and attention now as the light starts to fill up your mind with love letting go of any separation from self or from other. Start to come into the sensations of deep relaxation, of trust. Bring your focus and attention to the body as you start to slowly wake up. Moving your body from left to right, slowly rotating your head, starting to feel awareness of the physical body. Start to bring your attention and awareness, the binoculars of awareness, back to the body-mind, recognizing you are only traveling in this body-mind, able to move your awareness and attention away from distress into peace. Start to visualize your true nature, your Satnam, your future self, your truth, your peace, your tranquility. And then when you're ready, you can slowly begin to open your eyes. Feel free to stay here longer if you need. Take this with you in your day and come back and visit us if an distressed appears. Remember to use meditation as a tool to move yourself away from stressful mind and to continuously come into the unknown, to the true nature of who you are. We thank you so much. This is Satnam. Have a lovely day.